One of you start reading. Let's not waste time. Start reading, better. Hello. Boys, start reading. Hello. Hello, please start reading. Sona ma'am, can they hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Sahim Akbar, can you start reading?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, start. Please start.
Force. Force is an external effort which may move a body at rest or stop a moving body or change the speed of a moving body or change the direction of a moving body or change the shape
Hand.
and size of a body.
Okay, for example, thank you. For example, now this is a body, right? It's at a rest. That means velocity is 0. So what I do, I apply an external force to make it move. So it will start moving. This is one factor. You understood? So what are we doing? The body is at rest or maybe have stopped. Then what we do? We apply a force, external effort, and it starts moving. So that's one way. Second is the ball is already moving. So V is equal to 3 meter per second. It is already moving. You apply an external effort. What it becomes? 10 meter per second. So what we have done? We have changed the speed. Understood? Hello? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The third is that a body is here and I hit it. For example, let's take a cricketer. A ball is thrown at his bat and he swings the bat and the direction of the ball changes. Have you observed that? Hello. So it changes the direction of the body as well. Okay, that's another way. Sometime, for example, this is a body. You apply an external effort. I can change the shape. The shape of the body could become like this later. Deform. Yes or no? If you apply an external effort at times. Yes or no? Hello. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. And if the ball size is this big, and if I apply force, it can become like this later. Squeeze. So the size can even become small. So these are all the effects of the external effort which is applied on any object. Now we'll see effects of force one by one. Please start. Please start.
Effects of force. First, force can move a body at rest. Second, force can stop a moving body. Third, force can change the speed of a moving body. Fourth, force can change the direction of a moving body. And fifth, force, force can change the shape and size of a body.
Fine. So now this is a moving body. Sorry, this is at rest. The car is at rest. Can you see this? The car is at rest. The man is pushing the car. So he's moving the object which is at rest and make it. move. Okay, so the force is doing this. Over here, what this person is doing is a goalkeeper, right? He is stopping the ball, and if he doesn't stop, the ball gets deflected from his hand. So it changes the direction. Yes or no? If it
Yes.
gets deflected from his hand, it the ball goes to some other direction, isn't it? But if he can stop, then he can stop the goal, isn't it? Yes, boys? Okay? Now this one. What this person is doing? He's pedaling the bicycle. So the cycle was at rest. Now he's making it move. Yes or no? First, the cycle was at rest. Now he's making it move. Or you can take it another way. The cycle is moving. Now he's pedaling it fast to increase the speed of the cycle. Yes? Yes, boys? This is the ball is already in motion. The bat is also in motion. So the direction of the ball changes. Okay? In this case, you have taken a dough and you are trying to apply a rolling pin on dough. What happens? There's a change in the shape of the object. Yes? It gets flattened. It was round earlier. The dough was round earlier. Now it gets flattened. Can you see this over here better? So did you understand all these activities?
Yes. Now the first activity is that you are applying a force. You can see this, you are applying a force. By which mechanism? Push. That means you are applying the force away from the body, isn't it? Hello? So push is away from the body and pull is towards the body. Yes, boys? Yes.
And what is this? Pull. Can you see this? It is towards the body. It is moving towards the body. Right? Pull is towards the body. All are external force. Remember that. Whereas push is away from the body. Got it? It is away from the body and pull is towards the body. All these are external force. What are they doing? They are changing the position of the object. If the object is over here, when you push it, it will go somewhere here. Do you agree? Do you agree?
Yes.
So what are we doing? We are changing the position of the object or the body. Okay? The same thing over here. It was here. Now when you pull it, it will come somewhere here, isn't it? Right? So what is force? A push or pull on a body is called force. All these are external force. Remember that. What are we doing? Yes, can you tell me what are we doing here? It is a type of a pulley, right? If you carry the weight just like that, it will be very heavy. But if you take the help of a pulley to take the load with the help of pulley becomes quite simple. Okay? This is push or pull. That's what they're asking. What it is? It is pull. Okay? See here, you are squeezing the ball. What is it? Is it push or pull? It is push, isn't it? When you squeeze the ball, you are pushing the ball to a smaller size. You're deforming the shape of the what you call as the ball. All these are examples, the external force. Let's see over here. What are we doing here? What do you see, boys? What do you see, beta?
Carom board.
Carom board, right? Carom board. What are we doing? You can see, the position of hands. What that person is trying to do. What is red coin? I mean, white coin. What is this white coin called? Striker, right? It is a striker. So he's adjusting the striker to throw at the coin, isn't it? So what is he doing? Is he pushing or pulling? Please be fast, beta. Ninth standard. I'm
Pulling.
asking you. He's pulling or pushing?
Pushing.
Pushing, right. He's pushing the striker onto the coins so that it can be pocketed, isn't it? Right? So if he strikes, if this striker strikes like this, then it can go over here, isn't it? Got it? It gets deflected. So what you're trying to do? You're trying to apply a force to another object. With the striker, I'm applying a force to this point so that it can get deflected and be pocketed. Okay, and you can get coins. This is another external force which is called as push. Now this is a hammer, right? You're holding a hammer and you are trying to hammer a box. What is it? Is it push or pull? Hello? What is it? Is it push or pull? You're trying to hammer a box. What is an activity?
Push.
Push, right. All of you understanding or not? Boys?
Yes.
Okay. The same thing. The body is at rest, that means it's not moving. So, how can you make it move? When you apply a force, either by pushing or pulling. Okay, this is one. Now, a body is in motion. That means a body is sliding. This is moving. A body is moving. But when you stop it by applying a force, the body can be stopped, isn't it? So either you apply a force and you can make a body rolling when it is at rest. Secondly, when a body is moving, you can apply an external force and make it stop. So both ways you can do it. So this external effect on any object is called force. Now that could be in the means of pull or push, right? Right, boys? Yes. If you wish to ask me any question, you can ask me right away. Hello? Can you? Will you? What is this shown over here? The body is already moving. For example, this body is already moving. See, this body is moving. You have already hit it, maybe. Okay, but when you apply a force or you may try to stop, it may get deflected. It can change the direction. Similar will be the case with this ball. Can you see this ball? You see this ball? Okay. Now I've thrown a ball to you. If you catch it, no problem. It comes to rest. But if you don't catch it, then it may fall down or it may go somewhere else and we have to run after the ball. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes. So what did it do? I tried to catch it, but somehow I could not do that. So maybe I touched the ball when the ball was coming down. So with my fingertips, the ball got deflected and it fell somewhere away from my body. Why? Because it got deflected. So what it did, it changed the direction. You understood now?
Yes.
Now this is a spring. This is a spring. Now what are they doing? I'm trying to stretch it. So from both the ends, these are the ends. Can you see this? These are the ends. I'm holding the ends and I pulled it. So what am I doing? I'm applying force on both the ends, right?
Yes.
Yes. So I'm stretching the spring from both the ends. What did I do? I changed the shape. What did I do? I changed the shape of the spring. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. By what I did it? By force. By applying the force. All of you understood?
Yes.
We changed the shape of the body and body was spring. Okay. That was stretched. Now next is again force is applied from both the ends of the spring and we again change the shape of the body. What was it? What I did right now? What we did right now? Compressed. Again the size of the spring changed. So one way we stretched and the other one we compressed. But look over here. Which activities are over here? Can you tell me? What are we doing?
Push.
Yes, Peter. What are we
Push.
doing? Yes. Two activities. This is I thought you will tell me this. What is this?
Pull.
Which activity is it? Pull. You understood now? What is this activity?
Push.
Bush.
Got it? This is what I wanted to tell you. I did not write it earlier, but I thought you would tell me because since beginning we are doing this activity, push and pull. These are the two external forces by which everything works. Okay? Got my point? Now it becomes easy for
Yes.
you to understand. Okay? So one thing you see, the arrow of the force is onto the away from the body. So this is pull, right? Didn't I say away from the body? This is away. So we are pulling from both the sides. And this is from both the sides we are pushing. We are applying the force from both the sides. You see this? So the arrow is towards both the ends, right? This is a revisit means revision, okay? Let's do it again. And whatever is in red, can you see the words which is written in red has to be emphasized more. Yes, please start. Please start to read.
Effects of force. Revisit. A force can move a stationary body. Second, a force can stop a moving body. Third, a force can change the speed of a moving body. A force can change the direction of a moving body. A force can change the shape and size of a body.
Okay, so this we have already done. So there's nothing new that we have to learn. We already know about it, right? Let's just
Mm.
revise force, please.
A force is an influence. influencing agency which tends to move a stationary body or which tends to stop a moving body or which tends to change the velocity, speed or and direction of a moving body or which tends to change the shape and size of a body.
You understood now what force is doing?
Yes.
If a body is at rest, that is stationary, it is making it move. Second, if a body is moving, it stops. Third, if a body is already moving, it increases or decreases the velocity of the or the speed of the moving body. Fourth, it can change the shape of the body, right? This is what we have learned, but this is given in a different manner, in different language, right? All of you understood better? Hello? All of
Yes.
you understood? Okay.
Yes.
Just one okay. Just one request. Whatever information I gave you, the textual questions, please complete it and let the follow-up teacher know about it. Is it clear? Because we do not know whether you are writing or not. Hello, boys. Please make it fast, or otherwise let me know that you have done the homework. Okay? It's a humble request to all of you. Is it clear about? It's clear, better.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I think we have come to close of today's session. Is it? Let's check whether the time is up or not. Is it time?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we meet tomorrow. I'm really sorry about what happened today. Okay. I hope you will understand. Have a good day. Bye. Good day.
Bye.